Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Get Together. Today is an incredible day because a brand new patch came out and it contains a lot of new content. Now when we go into create a sim for the first time ever in the series, we will now be able to customize the gender. So when we customize the gender, we can choose the physical frame to either be masculine or feminine. On top of that, we now can also change the clothing preference to either be masculine or feminine as well. We can choose whether the sim will be able to become pregnant, get others pregnant, or neither. And we can also choose whether we want the sim to use the toilet while standing or not. Now, when we go to the clothing preference, we can change the preference, but don't worry, you're not limited to what you select. So for instance, when we go over here and we go choose a different outfit, we'll see that feminine is now the default up there. And this means that we are being shown all the clothing that was once exclusive to only female sims in the past. But you can also go over here and choose the masculine filter. That way you're shown all of the clothing that was once restricted to only male sims. Or alternatively, you can also enable both of them, or you could just get rid of the tags altogether and it'll do the same thing and you can see every single piece of clothing. So this works for everything. Like I was saying, for the first time ever, we've had this choice to the point whether we can have feminine or masculine items on any sim ever. And this is such an important update. I'm so incredibly proud and happy that The Sims has finally done this. I wanted this for such a long time, and this would have been so convenient to have in the very start of the Let's Play with my sim Rafa. So it's gonna allow a lot more abilities in the future, which I'm really happy about because I'll definitely be able to continue trying to incorporate as many different sims as I can. And now it's built into the game, so now I can say whether the sim can get others pregnant or not, and it's just so nice to have that freedom. So that's one huge update. And then another one is that the way lighting is rendered in this game has been improved a lot. So I haven't seen it with the Get Together household yet. I'm not too sure how dramatic of a difference it's going to be. It might just be pretty subtle. Other houses definitely showcase it better because sometimes it's all depending on how many windows you have and also the position of your home, because it's all based on where the sun is in the game and how it's casting, you know, the lights and the shadows. But we'll see. It should be a bit of a minor difference. At least I might have to go into buy mode and change the positioning of the sun and moon. So let's see, now when it's nighttime, this looks about how it used to look. So let's go maybe into like the evening is probably when we're going to be able to showcase the best. Let's look. Yeah, so you can see there's a bit of a difference here. The way the shadows are being cast here, it's a little hard to tell because it's on the white floor with the white table and stuff. But oh, look at this area. So in this corner especially, you can tell the differences. See how this plant is casting this round shadow here, and let's enable move objects on. That way we can move this around so I can show what I'm talking about. See, we never used to see this many dynamic shadows indoors, but now we do. I imagine Rafa's room probably looks really cool. Let's go take a look. Yeah, look, see? So it's just such a huge improvement, and now when you're moving around your furniture, you can see the way that it's being affected by the new lighting rendering system. So that is such a welcome change, and it is definitely making me inspired to build a specific house that utilizes this new lighting system, because I imagine when you pair this new lighting with a house with a bunch of windows, it would look really cool. See, even right here, this is a nice little subtle detail. You can see the shadows being cast by the statue in Tiffany's room, and if we move it around, you can see it moving on the carpet there. I mean, I feel it looked alright before, but now these little subtle additions make it look even better, and it will definitely come in handy when creating machinimas, or for those of you that like to take a lot of photos and tell stories. That will definitely be incredibly helpful. Oh, I was reading the patch notes. There's a bunch of fixes that they've incorporated into the game, and one of them is with the photographs that you take with Get to Work now properly size up. Before, it used to be that only the frames would go up in size, but now the photos in them scale with them as well. Now let's go back into live mode. Sonia is still at work. Rafa, how are you doing? You just need to go get some food. I don't know why Pixel Perfect and Powerhouse is still here. I told them to leave in the last part, I'm pretty sure, unless I completely forgot. Since you are hungry though, let's go get some eggs and toast. And with you, Josh, you know what? Let's see if you can try to get Cassandra to stay here though. Everyone else can leave, but I feel like you haven't spent time with Cassandra in a little while. So let's have you go hang out with her, probably after you use the restroom though, because you do not want to pee your pants in front of her and then die from embarrassment. So definitely go take care of business. Hurry, run up there. I need to go add frames. Basically, the reason all of these frames don't have borders is because when you give them a border and then you upload it to the gallery and then you download it from the gallery, it takes away the frame. I'm not too sure why it does that. Another weird habit of the gallery is with move objects on, because when you go to move objects on and you use the 9 button to lift items and kind of manipulate it that way, it doesn't save. So when I place down the lot again, you can see like some of my rocks here were sunken in. I noticed this while I was editing. I was like, why does that pond look so weird? And I'm like, oh, it's because they messed up my rock positioning. And I think that some of them may have even been deleted, or perhaps I just kind of overlooked some areas. So I'm just gonna fix this real quick because I totally forgot to do it before I started recording. I'm sorry about that, but I just want to make this look a little bit more organic. So I'm gonna just move some stuff around. Oh, that's right, Tiffany. She needs to go write a sad book before I forget. So let's go over here and wait, what was she gonna do? Oh, she was gonna go cry in the closet. No, I mean, you can do that later if you want, but we're gonna cope by writing a sad book. And thank you everyone that's been leaving suggestions. There's a lot of good ones. I wish I could use all of them, but it's just a little bit tough. And normally I just go with the one that's upvoted the highest, just because it seems to be an easy way to go. So if you ever see a book title that you like, be sure to give it a thumbs up on YouTube, because then it has a higher chance of being used. So the most popular one was by Jabril, and the book title is 50 Ways of Going Ghost, helpful signs that show he's just not into you. But I also want to give a shout out to Simply Eden for the book title 7 Reasons Not to Date a Ghost. There's definitely a lot of themes with like numbers in the book, which is interesting. There's a few of those, but those were 2 of the more popular ones. And then I wanted to also showcase Sierra Garabed's suggestion, which is The Art of Ghosting Literally and Metaphorically. And I want to read out her description, because the description is absolutely wonderful. And her description reads, does your boyfriend never talk to you? Does your boyfriend seem to avoid you at all costs seemingly? Was the latest encounter you had with him briefly in a closet and then he never called you back? Does he put the ghost in ghosting? Have no idea how to dump him? In this book, you will find helpful tips such as, but not limited to, how to track him down, get him out of certain objects, what ice cream flavor is best for you, and how to officially dump him. So I thought that was super adorable, and I'm going to kind of mash up the 2 together a little bit. So we're going to put the title by Jabril, but then we're going to use Sierra's description, or at least as much as we can, because we are limited to a certain amount of characters in this game. So there we go. She will start writing that. She's feeling a little bit happy right now. You know, just because she's back home and she's in her nicely decorated house, she's gonna stop feeling sad in about an hour. Okay, cool. She's gonna be over the breakup relatively soon, and she is no longer at risk of dying from hysteria, so we can relax a little bit. and kind of just chill out. So now that we're here with Cassandra, perhaps they should go and watch a romantic movie. So what would be a romantic movie? There's a romantic comedy in here, wasn't there? Let's see, The Adventures of Spaceship Simulation. What was it called? Oh, it's Cinder, that's right. Oh, well, I think I talked about this already. Yeah, I did. The Simstagram thing. Oh yeah, I wonder if that's on, if that came in this patch or not. I don't think it did, because I can't recall seeing that in the patch notes. Did you not use the restroom? I told you to use the restroom. You guys saw me click the button to tell him to go use the restroom, and then he didn't. I think Cassandra came out of nowhere to lure him to watch this movie. I don't know what's going on with that, but uh, we'll definitely have him have to go and use the restroom soon, because otherwise that's going to be incredibly embarrassing. But I'm happy that he's over here. What are you doing, Rafa? Rafa, you know, he's trying to set the mood. He's trying, okay, I know he's just gonna walk right in front of the screen and start talking about dinosaurs with Josh. Alright, that's fine, I guess. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Oh, you know what? You need to go up here and you need to go and finish some mixtapes. Okay, you only have one left in your inventory. Awesome. So let's go do that. We still have some to name. I know Kim Hannon, aka Triforce Panda XX, said that he should write a song for Tiffany and her club called Diamond Dolls. So we will do that right now. And okay, you know what, Josh? Just stop watching the movie. Go use the restroom, please. You're making me nervous. I know. Go upstairs. I told you to go to the restroom so long ago. Cassandra, what are you trying to do? Well, whatever. She's just here and enjoying the movie by herself. Oh, Sonia's back home. She's feeling flirty and what is she doing? What? Okay. I wonder if she can talk to Tiffany while she writes that book. She might be able to. We'll ask about love life. You know what? That's what we're doing. Sonia is collaborating with Tiffany, and she is telling her some experiences with her love story. And oh, look at this. There's even some nice lighting in here at this nighttime. Am I, or unless I'm imagining it, I don't think I am though. Do you see? Yeah, the window frame. Oh, cool. So it's not only in the daytime. In the nighttime, you can see the moon is also casting all of this pretty light over here. I wonder if we can see that anywhere else. Oh yeah, even outdoors. Well, I think this is how I always used to render outside, but now we're getting a little taste of that indoors too. So, oh yeah, look at that, even here too. Okay, cool. So I know it's kind of weird just to have such a huge emphasis on lighting, but because this is something that's brand new, I wasn't too sure if it was something we'd be able to see in the nighttime, and we can. And see, like the bookcase is blocking this, but the moment that we bust it out, then we can see it there. That is so cool. I know, it's just, I don't know, it's like that's how it works in real life, and now that's how it works in The Sims, and it's just such a nice detail. It makes it look a lot more realistic, and I'm gonna probably be geeking out over that for a while, because good lighting in a video game is just something very easy to geek out after. Now, Rafa, oh, he has a long way to go with this particular track. Yeah, so that is going to take some time with the custom mix, but I believe we can sell the song right after we finish it, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll be sure to do that. Now with you, oh, are you just leaving Cassandra down there on the first floor? She's just sitting in a room alone. I guess, oh, you can ask them to just be friends. Is that a friendly way of breaking up? I've never tried doing that before. I've always done the mean interaction. Huh. Whoops, I probably should have done that with Jamel. My bad. I've never broken up with someone that way to just be friends. I wonder if that works. I guess it would, and then maybe the relationship wouldn't be so negative if you take that route, perhaps. Wow. All right, Tiffany ended up finishing that book rather quickly. How is her mood doing? I mean, she's a little bit tired and a bit hungry. She doesn't get to work for 3 days though. Should we just use another book title that you guys left? I think that we should. We can't write a sad book anymore, but let's just go write a motivational book. And we'll use, I guess we'll go ahead and use the art of ghosting literally and metaphorically, just because we've done 50 ways of going ghost, and then the other one is 7 reasons not to date a ghost. So those are a little bit too similar. I mean, they're both great titles, don't get me wrong. We'll use a description from Simply Eden for this one, which was, here's my guide and rules about dating a ghost in the sim world. Listen to me, girls. First-hand experience, heartbreak. So there we go. We have a bit of a mashup from the community as a whole. So hopefully that works out well. This lighting though, look at this. This is so pretty. I like if I just remove this and we just put in a solid color in here. Look at that light. Look at it. Beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry. That was the last time. That was the last time for this part that I will stop talking about the lighting. I definitely want to build a home though that just has a bunch of windows everywhere. That way we can utilize the new pretty lighting everywhere. Do I have to do everything for you? Just go over there. Be nice to her. I don't know. Express your fondness. Ooh. Maybe we should, you. Why are you here? Didn't we end the gathering? We did end the gathering. You're not welcome here anymore. Get out. You know what? We are in part 31 of this Let's Play series. So, maybe we should try for a baby with Cassandra. But, you know, they were just in the heat of the moment. Decided that they would go and woohoo. And, you know, why not? Let's make things a little bit more interesting. And I'm thinking maybe when Sonia has her day off, perhaps we should have her go over to Marcus's house. His name is Marcus, right? I kind of forget. No, Dominic. Where? Oh, Marcus is the guy from Powerhouse. I'm getting names confused. But she'll go to Dominic's house and maybe we'll have her try for a baby too. So they'll just kind of get busy real quick. And maybe in a few sim days, we'll see a spawn of Josh out there in the world, potentially. I'm not too sure. And thank goodness for Rafa's loud music, and thank goodness that Sonia's asleep, otherwise this would be a lot more awkward, because I'm sure they would be able to hear everything otherwise. But there they go. I think, okay, can you wrap this up, please? My goodness. They take so long to try for a baby and to woohoo in this game. Oh, they just both went straight to sleep. Oh, except, oh, Cassandra. All right, bye, Cassandra. Damn. All right. She didn't even get out of bed and then change into her clothes. I will do an instant replay. She was getting out of her bed. As she was getting out of her bed, she put her clothes on, waves goodbye. What if all this time Cassandra has just pretending to like us just so that she can get a baby, and now she's just gonna leave us forever? Who knows? I have no idea if she's pregnant or not. I don't know if I heard a jingle or anything, but we tried for a baby, so we'll see if we have a surprise in a few sim days or not. Or I guess if we see her with a massive baby bump, that will be a dead giveaway as well. So it is late. You can stop working on that. Man, making music takes a very long time in this game. I think I've mentioned that before possibly, but writing books, it takes way less time compared to creating a DJ mix, it seems. But sweet, now that Tiffany's she is texting, listening to music, and writing a book at the same time. That is some master multitasking right there. She's almost done writing this book as well. And we have a few others in our inventory too. So after we're done writing this book, we'll have 7. And right, I'm not counting wrong. Wait, was this the one that we just finished? Motivational book? Or no, that's the one that she's currently working on. Oh no, it is done. Okay, cool. Wow, an excellent quality book. So yeah, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. Let's just give a little bit of recap. We have The Ghost That Got Away, which is excellent quality. 50. Oh, I accidentally put in book idea into the title because I'm dumb. Sorry about that. But woo, bestseller quality, nice. The Curly Fairy. It's the Campfire Talking. Nightmare on the Business District. That Bush. And The Art of Ghosting, literally and metaphorically. But yeah, once we have 10, that is when we're going to start selling them to the publisher, because I want to be sure to get this achievement done so we can move to the next tier of being a best-selling author. We were making progress in it initially, but then out of nowhere, yeah, you go pee like a champion, Tiffany, but out of nowhere, it just reset back to 0 for some reason. I'm not too sure why it did that, but it did, and it was just a bit frustrating. So I'm just waiting until we have 10. That way we can just do it all at once, be done with that. And after that point, we will just have to complete 3 bestsellers, have earned 25,000 simoleons in royalties, and achieve level 10 of the writing skill, which she's almost there because she's level 9. And yep, she's 81% towards mastering the writing skill, which is not bad at all. Now, man, I've spent so much time just talking about like the update and everything, and also not too much happened. Well, we did have Josh try for a baby with Cassandra, and we're not too sure of the result. But let's see, in the next part, I wonder who has a day off. Sonia doesn't, Rafa doesn't. I think only Tiffany does. Oh man, I know we've been playing a lot with Tiffany, but I guess that gives us an opportunity to have her go become boyfriends with Sergio, because we still have to do that. And we also do need to disband the Paragons, so we can do that as well. And then with the cut above, we already have Kimiko in here. We will definitely change all of these settings so that they start doing things that are for good. And we will also eventually have to add some more members into a cut above. I'm thinking about potentially maybe getting Eliza Pancakes back into the mix. You know, I think it would be very big of Tiffany to forgive Eliza for attempting to overthrow her in the past, and maybe she could have a second chance back into our club and things would be good again, because forgiveness is definitely one of the best traits that you can have, and Tiffany has definitely grown a lot since the very beginning. With Sonia, like I said, I want her to go to Dominic's house, and I think that I want her to get pregnant too. I don't know, I think I just want to start incorporating some kids slowly now that we're so far into this Let's Play. And then with Rafa, we still have to hang out with Candy a little bit more, and I want him to definitely keep pumping some more iron with his friends in Powerhouse. We definitely could invite some more people to Powerhouse too. We have 2 empty slots, so maybe we can find some Sims around town. I think Alfonso would be a good addition to this too, because Alfonso, he's a bit of a bodybuilder too, and they would definitely mix well together since they're all about working out. And then of course with Josh, I need more video game title suggestions, by the way. So if any of you have titles for video games or apps, I would really appreciate it, because we're going to start working on those soon once we have him head over to the arcade. But yeah, if you have the game, be sure to update it today on Origin, because there's a lot of amazing new features that have been incorporated into it. That is all for now, and we have a lot more stored for the future. So I will see you all then.